Tech Talk brought to you by Tamani Technologies and Systems. Tamani Technologies and Systems takes leadership in fourth industrial revolution. The whole world is facing a transformation. The revolution will be developed into the following stages: digitization, cyber security, Internet of Things, managed services, document management, and business applications. We provide business transformation and ICT solutions with presence in 13 African countries and 2 European countries. We are your leading partner in integrated platform providers, innovation leaders, standalone products, and innovation pace setters. Tamani Technologies and Systems, delivering value across continents. Information technology is the study or use of systems, especially computers and telecommunications, for storing, retrieving, and sending information. There are different types of technology such as artificial intelligence, capacity management, configuration management, content management, customer relation management, to mention but a few. Now, the influence of women has been gradually increasing, seeing groups like the Jungle Girls, Python Women, and the Andela Girls making strides in the information technology sector. Information technology sector. Introducing from my far right is Miss Marcelela Matladi. And we have also Miss Paulina Malika. I'll get the pronunciation right.
Yeah.
Welcome. We're going to be talking about information technology. I want to start with you, Paulina. Why IT?
Well, it's because I noticed that many women aren't involved in IT.
Yeah.
So I decided to do IT to see what they're afraid of. And actually, there's nothing to be afraid of. Right?
Yeah.
It's actually nice and interesting as well.
Yeah.
Because the world that we're in future, everything it's going to be about IT and nothing else.
Yes.
So that's why I'm in this field.
Yeah. Is it something that you grew up with, for example, or you saw a gap and you thought, you know what, I want to close this gap?
No, actually, when I grew up, I wanted to be a lawyer.
Oh.
But then I went to a technical high school.
Yes.
That's where my love began for like IT.
Yes.
Then I went to tertiary to continue with it.
Yes.
And then actually it's nice. It wasn't actually a gap. It was something that I never thought of doing.
Okay.
But I'm like, okay, let me go there and try this out.
Yeah, because a lot of people, especially young people, they think of being a designer, they think of those hectic fun things to do. But you chose IT. Who inspired you?
To be honest,
yes,
it's no one famous.
Right.
It's no one other than Edward Sishoka.
Okay.
It's because the things that he does, like he go like for high schools, learners aren't involved in electrical field.
I see.
So he goes there and helps them.
Yes.
And I was actually like, I could do this for the future, for girls mostly. And he inspires me a lot.
Yeah. I like what you said. It's not someone famous or anything, where 100 people will mention the same name.
Yeah.
You mentioning him because you observed what he was doing and the impact that he was causing in the communities. And it inspired you, and that's where you are right now.
Yes.
Can I ask you, in the IT sector, it is said that women bring in certain qualities, like, for example, nurturing, empathy, passion, and these are actually needed to be the best leader today when it comes to IT. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I do agree.
Okay.
When you look at women have this quality of love. Their personality just has love.
Yes.
It has nurture.
Yes.
We all know that all women give love the way
In a unique way.
Yes.
Yes.
So in an IT industry,
Yes.
I think maybe if women take charge,
Yes.
and then they will be able to show others that this is how work is done.
Yes.
This is how things should be, and
Yes.
then in a unique way and a care way.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I would agree with you, because when you look at women in the household, they multitask. They take care of the baby, they are cooking, they're cleaning the house. There's a certain warmth that they are bringing into the space. And they would say that they change a house to be a home.
To be a home.
That's the same thing in IT?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting. With the qualities that we've just mentioned, have you made the change in the IT sector?
Well, I think I did. I think so. So far,
Yeah.
I think I did.
Yeah.
But then there are some qualities that they don't agree with
Yes.
at work. But then it's just how I approach things.
Yeah.
It's how I see. It works for me.
Yes.
So yeah, I think I
Yeah.
did bring some change.
So your contribution is valuable.
Yes.
So, is there a lot of unhealthy competition amongst women in technology? I'll leave that to both of you to answer. Is there a lot of unhealthy competition in women in technology, as in comparison with some men in the field?
I don't.
I'll make an example. You know, naturally women are viewed as they would fight in one space, and you know, there's cat fights here and there. Does that happen in the IT sector?
No.
No, actually.
Oh, okay.
No, it
Okay.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, I see
How
it
do you manage it? How do you stop it?
in the IT sector. It's more like helping each other than
Okay.
competing.
Yes.
There's a lot to do in the IT sector,
Yeah.
and there's a lot to learn.
Yes.
So I think we help each other
Yeah.
rather than competing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Would you agree with that, Ms. Patterson?
Very. Yeah, they have to be
Okay.
awareness.
In your work in technology, what devices or what inventions have you and your company came across or produced?
Well, it's the one that I was telling you about.
The Voroko thing.
Yes, the smart homes.
Yeah. Can you talk more about that?
Okay, Brogo, like it's a two-sided project. It has a smart alarm
Yes.
and the smart home.
Right.
With the alarm, you know the ADT ones where
Yeah.
the siren goes on
Yes.
and it only calls like the guys at the office,
Yeah.
not you.
Okay.
But with a smart alarm, it calls you and
Okay.
says there's a trigger at home.
Oh.
So it's either you call your neighbor or your uncle who's close by and go
Yeah.
and check at home.
Yeah.
And the smart homes one, you get to control your lights.
Yes.
And if you already have you have a camera,
Yeah.
you wire it to the board, and then
Okay.
if it sees motions, it
Yes.
will tell you.
It'll tell you.
Yes.
So you get the first alarm yourself.
Yes. Yeah. Like
Before-
there are
yeah.
5 people registered on the
Okay.
user.
Yeah.
Is that you, me, her, Edward,
Yes.
or somebody else? And
Yes.
then it tells all of you
Okay.
that there's a trigger at home.
Wow.
And then you have to call each other, who is home, who is not.
Yes.
And then if anybody's not there, you get to call the neighbor or the cops to go and check at home.
Yeah. What's the gap though? I'm thinking there's Africa and there's European countries. Is there a big gap in the development of women in IT, you think? Or is it the same level in growth?
There's a huge difference.
Is there a huge difference?
Yes.
Are they getting more?
I think European countries get
Yeah.
more. They are more advanced
Yes.
than the African
Yeah.
countries.
Welcome back in studio with us. We have Miss Riabetwi Semenya on my far right, and we also have Miss Charmaine Mjali.
Hi, hi.
Ladies, you're
hi.
welcome.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
inviting us.
Before the break, we had a conversation with ladies who are in IT because we're discussing today the topic of women in IT, how they have contributed into the sector and how it has helped them and what the authorities are doing to empower women in general. So I'm going to ask you, Ria Betsui, just take us through your journey in the IT sector.
All right. Thank you so much, Mpumi. My journey in the IT industry is really a funny one, how it started.
Okay.
I joined, professionally, I'm a BCom accounting graduate and qualified accountant.
Okay.
So I was practicing in the accounting industry and I found it quite boring for me because it's not challenging.
Right.
I later on decided to join IT via a graduate program with Telkom.
Okay.
That is where I learned the end-to-end dynamics of IT and I realized that this is where I really belong.
So you met your challenge.
Yes,
Okay.
this is where I really belong. This is where I need to come up with solution and solve business cases.
Yes.
And the industry changes almost every quarter.
Of
And I
course.
need to rearrange, come up with new ideas, come up with new solutions to solve my customers' needs.
Yes.
And I realized that this is the industry that I belong in.
Okay.
And I've been here for like 6 years and I'm happy in this industry.
Yeah.
I'm happy to bring change. I'm happy to bring solutions to our customers.
Yes.
I'm happy to digitalize my customers. I'm happy to even invite women to
Yes.
come and join this amazing industry.
You work for Tamani Technologies and Systems.
Yes, correct.
Tell us more about the company and what do they provide for their customers? We would like to know.
Okay. So Tamani Technologies offers a converged end-to-end solution to our customers.
Okay.
Converged means that we bundle different solutions
Yeah.
into one.
Yes.
So part of our offerings that we offer to our customers is number one, digitalization.
Right.
Obviously now we are appearing to the fourth industrial revolution and businesses now need to respond to the call to digitalize their companies.
Yes.
But we've noticed that most of them don't know how to migrate from legacy to cloud and digitalized platforms
Yes.
to cater to their company's needs.
Okay.
This is where we come in. We come in to move you from legacy to cloud solutions.
Okay.
We come in to protect your data, giving you cybersecurity strategies.
Yeah.
We come in to automate your office,
Okay.
going paperless,
Yeah.
being able to print just from your phone,
Yeah.
being able to submit a document without printing it, signing it manually on your phone.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
So we offer digitalization solutions to our customers. We can fully digitalize their environment.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
What you're saying sounds all nice, and you know, when you're saying all this, I'm imagining already, you know, having to sign my document right there, and you know, paperless, and printing from my device. What systems do you have in place though to make this possible?
Okay. Let's say, for example, most of the companies now will realize that they don't need offices.
Okay,
They need to be virtual.
right.
That means, number one, you need to move your infrastructure to the cloud. That's where we come in and move and give you either Microsoft Azure solution
Okay,
or AWS
yes.
to move you from legacy to cloud solution.
Okay,
And then you realize that, okay, now that I'm in the cloud, people will be working from home. And now if you're working from home, not everyone has a printer.
yes.
We need to now be able to have a smart document management solution where people can submit their documents
Yeah.
using their phones, sign application forms using their phones. We have a solution in place for
Okay.
managed printing solutions.
Okay,
And then you also realize that, you know what, now that people are working from home, I need to make sure that my environment is protected.
yes.
We have a solution using Kaspersky where we can protect the information that your customer sends via email, the information that comes in
Yes.
from emails or
Yeah.
downloads, USBs and whatsoever. We have solutions such as Checkpoint, mainly because now an individual used to use laptops only
Yes.
as a point of work.
Yeah.
Now they use phones,
Okay.
they use tablets.
Yes.
Who is going to protect those tablets?
Yes.
We have a solution called Sandblast
Okay.
to protect you when you're using your mobile phone or your tablet.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot to chew, though,
That is.
in one go. I'm glad that we have a repeat of this program so our viewers can go back to it and just go through the information that Riabet is giving us right now on how Tamani Technologies and Systems helps in technology. it's Women's Month in South Africa. How is technology, Ms. Mjali,
Yes.
helping women? I'll make an example for you.
Yeah.
There's an insurance company or a couple of insurance companies that are specifically made for women.
Yeah.
You know, when you have a flat tire, you use technology. you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
and there's assist on your device, and
Yes.
you don't have to now try to call your husband or your boyfriend and
Yeah.
say, "Bring me petrol." Everything is
Or
right
a
here.
caveman.
There's an emergency.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you just press something here, and an ambulance comes.
Yeah.
Has that made life easier
Yes,
for
yes,
women?
absolutely. I would like to say firstly, I'm also an author, right?
Okay, okay.
So I used to write a lot on paper
Yes.
and I'm
Yes.
realizing the world is going digital.
Right.
And sometimes over time, paper fades, you know,
Yes.
connectivity as well is very important. So when
Yes,
you don't have the
yes.
husband standing there to change their tire, you know, it makes
Yes.
it easy. When you're cooking and I've got 5 boys, by the way.
Okay, wow.
So trying to manage a household of
You've
5
got a
boys,
handful.
you know, I can do 3 different things at once. I can
Yes.
work, I can write, I can cook, thanks to,
Right.
you know, this technology.
Yes,
For me, it's
yes.
been like, I was apprehensive at first.
Okay.
But now I find that I'm enjoying it. It's a
Okay.
lifesaver. I can
Yes.
do so much. I can
Yes.
do insurance. I can make sure that my finances are in order. I can make
Yes.
sure that the schoolwork is in order.
Yes.
All in one place.
Okay.
It's that easy for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might be in the urban areas, and you know
Yes.
things are easier for you.
Yeah.
What's your take on the women in the rural areas? I mean, they don't have access to technology, and quite frankly, no one is going to them
Yes.
to kind of make life easier for
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
with technology. What's your
Yeah.
take on that?
I find it very disheartening, actually. It's
Yeah.
quite sad because, I mean, a lot of women do fall off the grid.
Right.
Even in the workplace,
Yes.
specifically as well. You find that companies tend to hire more men than women.
Yes.
Taking back to your question,
Yes.
I mean, I think that we as women need to start reaching out to women like that. We need
Okay.
to have that initiative that says, okay, how do we then integrate the woman who's used to carrying water, you know,
Yes.
at the river, and
Yes.
making her understand that, look, it's a global world, literally, that you can have
Yeah.
at the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and we can only do that, obviously, with resources.
Okay.
Change comes with finances. It's not cheap.
Yeah.
So I guess when we find your network companies, also, I think if you look at your corporate CSIs, also
Yes.
encourage them to kind of look into areas like that
Yes.
where there's a lag, you
Yeah.
know, with
Yeah.
women not being in touch with technology. Also
Yes.
with children
Yeah.
in rural areas not being in touch with technology, because I find that also with children, they're
Yes.
the best teachers of technology. So when
That's
you have
true.
those women
Yeah.
and those children having
Yeah.
access to that,
Yeah.
you are building so much more in such a little less
Yes.
more time,
Yes.
actually. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Riabetswe, your involvement in the IT sector, the IT industry, has it inspired other women to be involved in this?
Definitely, it has.
Okay.
It has, especially from the community that I come from.
Yes.
We were not clued up that women can make it in the IT industry.
Tech Talk brought to you by Tamani Technologies and Systems. Tamani Technologies and Systems takes leadership in fourth industrial revolution. The whole world is facing a transformation. The revolution will be developed into the following stages: digitization, cybersecurity, Internet of Things, managed services, document management, and business applications. We provide business transformation and ICT solutions with presence in 13 African countries and 2 European countries. We are your leading partner in integrated platform providers, innovation leaders, standalone products, and innovation pace setters. Tamani Technologies and Systems, delivering value across continents.